If you're outside of Canada, you can still find a job in Canada. It's difficult, but not impossible. Welcome back, guys, to a new video. Today, we are talking about how to find a job in Canada if you are outside of Canada. Well, the ways will still work if you are inside Canada, but the video is mostly dedicated for people who are outside of Canada, as this is the most asked question on my Instagram or on YouTube. So today I thought to make another video on the same topic. So let's not waste any time and let's jump right into the video. Now, before I share how can you find a job in Canada, it is important to understand how does the hiring process works. So you have the idea, if anyone offers you a job from Canada, that could be a recruitment agency, your friend, family, anybody, you would know how the process works. I will share how does the process work to hire a foreign worker, what you should be looking in a job when you're applying from outside of Canada, different ways on how to apply for jobs in Canada, and how to stay away from scams, which is a lot these days, so you need to be careful. So number one is, how does an employer hire you if you're outside of Canada? Well, technically, after you have the job offer letter, anybody can offer you a job, but when you are outside of Canada, the employer has to take the approval of the Canadian government as well. For example, if I am in Canada and I'm an employer and I want to hire anybody, I can take an interview, do the process and hire him directly. No problems. But if you're outside of Canada, apart from this process of hiring, there is one important step which has to happen. Otherwise, you'll not be allowed to enter Canada. That important process is called LMIA. LMIA stands for Labor Market Impact Assessment, which the government of Canada has introduced, by which an employer in Canada is able to hire foreign workers. To help you understand how does LMIA work, it actually is a tool created by the government which helps in filling the gap if the employer is not able to find the right candidate within Canada, and that way the employer is able to hire somebody from outside. When the government of Canada approves the LMIA, only then the employer is able to hire you. This way the employment doesn't go to a foreign worker just like that, and the employer is able to satisfy the government saying that the same skills, same category was not available within the country, and that's why they needed somebody to come from outside of Canada to fill that position. In simple words, it just means that if I have to hire a foreign worker, I have to go to Service Canada first, take their approval through LMIA, and only after that I can offer you a job. So as an employer, there's one extra step which I as an employer has to take, and that is to get a positive LMIA through Service Canada. LMIA in itself is a big topic. If you need more understanding on it, let me know in the comment section below and I will try to guide you in the right direction. So the next one is what you should be looking when you're applying for jobs in Canada. Whenever you're applying for jobs for Canada, you should be looking at the job description, not specific to job qualification, but if the employer is ready to sponsor you, if the employer is ready to give you an LMIA, or if the job requirement is to work remotely, so they're able to hire you from your country and you are able to stay in the country and still earn in dollars. Now the most interesting part, ways to apply for jobs for Canada. The number one and the most important, even when you are in Canada, outside of Canada, within Canada when you're switching jobs as well, and that is referrals. Now referrals work in a great way anywhere in the world. A lot of jobs in the market do not even reach the job websites just because somebody is able to refer somebody for that particular position and the position gets filled. The way referral works is pretty straight and simple. For example, the company where I work, if the position gets vacant, I will come to know about that position internally. And then all I have to do is ask my friend who is looking for a job in that particular position, refer the resume to my HR, and they will set up the interview and they will fill that position. Best way for referrals could be reaching out to your friends and family or connect with your ex-employees through LinkedIn. Would work out best to find a referral job. Second way to apply for jobs is through online job portals. Websites like Indeed, Workopolis, Canada Job Bank, LinkedIn, Monster, to name a few, would help you search a job for Canada. Now, when you're applying for jobs in Canada, make sure you're looking for employers who are only hiring foreign workers and not just applying for random jobs. Any job you're applying to would mention if the employer is ready to give you a work visa and is able to sponsor your LMIA. Make sure you apply for these jobs only and do not apply for jobs where it is clearly mentioned that they are looking for people who are already in Canada. Next way to apply for jobs is through recruitment companies. Now, there are a lot of agencies who are specific to foreign workers. They keep hiring skilled workers from outside of Canada, and the best way to reach out to them is through their website, having a conversation going and see if your job profile would fit into the category. Now, here comes the next advice, which is related to agencies. Any agency which is asking you for money to fill that particular role would possibly be a scam. Recruitment agencies which ask you for money in exchange of a job on majority of the cases would be a scam. Stay away from them, do not waste your money and try to look for any other way. I have never recommended any agency for job purposes. I only recommend them for PR purpose in case you are not able to do your paperwork on your own. Though it is pretty straight and simple, you can do everything on your own. So stay away from agencies because they would charge you a lot of money. But again, if you have the money, you can go ahead and take their professional advice and I'm sure they'll be able to do the job. But since we are talking about recruitment agencies, stay away if they're asking for any money in exchange of a job. Now, earlier in the video, I spoke about LMIA, which an employer has to get to hire a foreign worker. If you don't see that LMIA with your job offer letter, it is a scam. Every day, I get a lot of queries where people say that they got a job offer, but they didn't see any LMIA. Well, that is just the first step to scam you because anybody who's offering you a job without LMIA will basically come at you and will ask you for money to come to Canada. And that, my dear friend, is a scam. No employer can hire a foreign worker without an LMIA. There are few jobs which are exempt from LMIA, which means that the employer do not require LMIA, but most of the jobs will fall under that category and your employer will have to get a positive LMIA before moving through the process. Also, you need to stay positive when you're applying for jobs from outside of Canada. It is difficult, but it is not impossible. I came to Canada on a work visa after my employer was able to give me a LMIA, so it is not impossible. If I can come, you can also come. I hope you find value in this video. If you did, please do not forget to hit the like button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.